Been a while since I've done one of these, so great to be back in the hot seat.
What is the process for implementation?
Excellent question, and really important if you are implementing Odoo either with or without a partner. It's a 5-step process, so at a high level we do initiation, mapping, establish the solution, test the solution, and then go live. Initiation is about building governance for the project. The senior people within you as an organisation and the consultant and project management team from OptimySME having a structure that we use to manage the project that allows us to document those issues, make decisions, keep the project on track, keep the scope under control. It fleshes out the project plan, so that's talking about roles and responsibility, who's going to do what across the project, what the timeline looks like, and what the budget looks like. The next point is mapping, and often this step will be done actually before initiation, because one of the outcomes of the mapping process is to really firm up the budget. Us sitting down with you, looking at all of your business processes right across the business, and looking at how we would do those in Odoo. Some businesses will have some very unusual requirements or special requirements, and we want to be able to flesh those out, identify them, and then put a sort of a high-level budget around them, so that when we sit down at the initiation and we talk about budget and we talk about timeline, we can take all of those things into account. The next phase is the establishment phase, and this is really where most of the effort really takes place. Anything special around data conversion, because sometimes if you need a lot of data, we might be writing scripts to manage that process. We start that as soon as possible. We also configure your Odoo instance based on all the information that's come out of the mapping phase. The idea is we give you an Odoo instance as soon as possible so that you and your project team can start the process of, okay, how do our processes now work within Odoo? Do they do everything? Is there something we've forgotten? We're then looking at user acceptance testing to make sure that anything that we've developed is actually fit for purpose. It does exactly what you want it to do. And then a final end-to-end testing to make sure again that all of your business processes are covered and everything works successfully. We then work through the implementation, which really is about training. So we need to make sure that all of your people that are going to use the system know how to use it. People's roles may be changing. That's a really important step. And then the final phase is go live. Inevitably, when you put a new system in, people go from competent on their old system to mildly competent on the new system. So there's always a pain when you go live, as people quite quickly come up but get used to using the new system. Our role is to support you, just to make sure that process is as successful as possible. We do all of those steps well, and we do them all together, you will have a successful project.